We now want to solve the equation 1/3 y plus 2/3 equals 7/3. For this equation again, there will be two approaches that we could use. Option number one is to use the strategies that we have previously been using. I'm going to first isolate the variable term, and then I will eliminate that term's coefficient. If I were to go that route, I would subtract 2/3 from both sides to remove the 2/3 from the left side of the equation. Simplifying both sides of the equation, 1/3 y plus 2/3 minus 2/3 would become 1/3 y. On the right side of the equation, 7/3 minus 2/3 would be 5/3. To eliminate the coefficient on the variable term, I need to recognize I'm multiplying currently by 1/3, so to cancel that, I will multiply by the reciprocal, 3/1. I'll multiply both sides of the equation by 3/1 and then simplify. 3/1 times 1/3 y leaves us with 1y, and 5/3 times 3/1, the 3's cancel each other out, leaving us with a solution of 5. While that approach worked on this particular example, there was another approach we could have used. So starting back at the original equation, 1/3 y plus 2/3 equals 7/3, I'm going to begin by looking at the entire equation and recognizing that every term in this equation has a denominator of 3. Instead of starting out with the addition property, I'm actually going to begin using the multiplication property. I'm going to begin by multiplying everything on both sides of the equation by 3/1. I chose to use 3/1 because that was the common denominator across the entire equation. Following our standard process of solving equations, I will now distribute that 3/1 to each term on the left side of the equation. 3/1 times 1/3 y is 1y. 3/1 times 2/3 is 2. And 7/3 times 3/1 is 7. So instead of first moving terms from side to side, I can look at the entire equation and actually remove all of the denominators. What I choose to multiply each side by, whether it's 3/1 or something else, depends on the particular fractions in that equation. Just to finish solving this equation, I want to make sure that I do still obtain the same solution that we had before. In solving y plus 2 equals 7, I want to remove the 2 from both sides, so I will subtract 2 from both sides of the equation. Simplifying each side, y plus 2 minus 2 equals y, and 7 minus 2 equals 5. So you'll notice it took the same number of steps, 2 steps of work, we still obtained the same solution, 5, but the difference is, instead of working with the fractions like I did the first approach, the second approach simply removed all of the fractions from our equation. Either way, we do want to make sure that we check our solution, and we'll check as we usually check. We'll begin by substituting 5 in for the y in the equation. 1/3 y becomes 1/3 times 5, plus 2/3, and again it's now a question. Does this actually equal 7/3? 1/3 times 5, we want to remember, is 1/3 times 5/1, which is 5/3, and 5/3 plus 2/3 does equal 7/3. So we have confirmed that 5 is the solution for this equation, and so I'll finish off with my concluding statement. The solution set is the set 5.